Half empty cup of some Hennessy. Wonder what's gonna be the death of me. Whenever it comes, fucking let it be. Tonight, bet let's role play as enemies. What's good, y'all? Today we are watching The Death of Nice Guys Online by Love Hilal. There ain't really much to say, man. The death of nice guys was a long time ago. At least the death of guys purposely trying to be nice guys. At least, you know, some people can't help it. I feel like I'm probably one of those guys, like I can't help but kind of be like a nice guy, and a lot of times it's to my own detriment. But you know, I definitely had my not so nice guy moments. You know, I feel like every guy has. You know, you talk to a shorty, you don't really like this shorty, you kind of just ghost her, and it just is what it is. Let's see why there was a death of the nice guys.
This is why you should never be nice to women.
Stop being so nice to women.
Every beautiful woman out there wants you to treat her like
5 ways to seem like a bad boy instantly.
The
Bro,
nice
shut
guys
up.
never win. I'm done.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. This just started. I'm sorry. This just started. I just started. But look at bro.
like
5 ways to seem.
Bro, shut your bitch. Let me stop. Damn, man. It just
like a
started.
bad boy instantly.
The nice guys never win. I'm done, bro.
Bro, Duke Dennis always looked like he like nice guys never win, man. Like he always feel like he trying to like you know, Aura Max, bro. Chill. Take it easy, dog.
Nice guys finish last is one of the more popular phrases of male fragility, I guess I've heard in more recent years. The whole nice guys thing went so crazy. They actually made an entire anthem back in the day. I know y'all remember this song.
Nice guys always finish last, should have known
This shit was a
The
banger.
world doesn't like nice guys. Women doesn't like nice guys. Nobody likes nice guys. But the thing is, who wants to be with a nice guy when they come up sounding extremely corny every time like this?
All I hear lately is complaints about how there's no nice guys around. But they're in the friend zone where you left them. At least I still have my coffee to love me. No, I don't like you.
Hey, bruh. Millennial single, nice guys. Hey, bruh. You're not a nice guy. Like, you're odd. You're an odd dude. Like, what? Like, you pretending like your drink is talking to you. Like, you said, at least I have my coffee. Like, what you gonna do? Put your meat in the drink? I wouldn't be surprised if after he stopped this video, he put his meat in the drink. Like, he just seemed like a dude. Like, he seemed very like he do some, you know, skeptical shit. You know what I mean? But anyway.
Even my coffee won't date me.
Why do you even deserve love? Okay, maybe that's a stretch to say why
That
you
was
deserve
crazy.
love. You just come off extremely corny. Number one, nobody is entitled to liking you, all right? If they're not attracted to you, they don't like you. They don't like you. They don't even need to have more reason than that, bro.
Oh
No
my
cap.
gosh, I'm just so ugly.
Bruh, shut up.
I'm ugly, huh? Nah, I can see why like girls.
This fake though. Like, he's like really trolling online ish. Bruh, trying to what is it called? Compliment bait.
Don't like me and stuff.
Do you think that you're gonna get, you know, the panties wet? Oh my god, I want him so bad. He just hates himself. The way he just hates himself is just so attractive. Of course,
You'll
they're
be
not gonna
surprised.
like you after you do stuff like this.
You'll be surprised, though.
High type of energy, bro. Nobody is gonna be attracted to somebody who just sits and self-deprecates.
So, do you want to give me your number? You know, for project reasons, obviously. Don't feel pressured. I'm not gonna be like those other guys. Don't feel pressure to give it to me. You know, some other guys are like,
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like, just already, if you gotta hit the but don't like, then you probably shouldn't ask. If you gotta hit one of those, you gotta just hit them with the where we gonna meet at. Oh, we're gonna meet at your place. All right, here, take my number. So you can hit me whenever we wanna. What's it called? You give your number. You don't have to take their number, especially when you see this is a filter. I know, but if a dude actually look like this, bro, hand out your number, bro. Take it easy on him. You feel me? Shawty's a mess with an ugly dude. Shawty's a mess with an ugly dude. You just need to be the right type of ugly dude. Y'all need to stop doing too much.
give me your number. Nah.
Not me. I'm a good person. I'm not gonna force you to give me your digits. I'm not gonna force you and grab you.
Anyways, you seeing anyone right now? You're really kind of cute, and just want to ask, like, you in a relationship?
Yeah, I actually am.
Oh.
You don't care about
Yeah,
that damn
it's
phone
almost our
number, bro.
anniversary
You
this
don't
year.
care about being partners.
Let me go talk to the teacher real quick.
Okay.
Yo, can I switch fucking partners?
Because she's not going to give you the
she's
number.
harassing me.
And the crazy part is there's a whole
What?
lot of dudes who are exactly like this. You know, you could tell when somebody's trying to be nice just to crack buns, you know, get in the sheet, trying to get inside the coochie.
Side note, bro, Sinners, that shit was too far. You gotta throw a Sinners little snippet in there. This movie was peak. I never said that before. I never said that out loud. I never said something was peak out loud, but this movie was peak. Y'all gotta go watch it ASAP. Like, I wouldn't be mad if you paused this video, went to watch Sinners, and then came back to the vid. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. You know what I mean? Like, it what it is.
Whatever, try to create some type of relationship. And I know there's a lot of people like this because, number one, when I was in high school especially, I saw a lot of dudes on this type of timing. And if you look in the comment section of this post alone, I know people were like this. Low-key me, 215 likes, this used to be me. 1,000 likes, this is me. 396 likes. This is not an effective way to get anybody to like you on a romantic basis. And it's like, bro, this is basically straight up just manipulation, if we're being honest. You think the person you're talking to can't see through it? You know, by now, they've seen this method before, right? They've played these games before on some Squid Game timing, okay? They know what it's like to be trying to get love bombed and pampered towards and all this type of stuff. Elementary level manipulation.
It's a dead method, though. The method is, he's right. The method is dead. You can't be doing all this, you know what I mean? Trying to play these mental games to try to get shorties. And that's why I always preach, be yourself, whatever that may be, even if it's to do with the coffee, you know, putting his meat in the coffee. You need to change, maybe. But for the most part, people, just be yourself, and people will see that you're being authentic and gravitate towards you, or they won't. But at the end of the day, you're just being yourself. And, you know, it'll make life a lot easier rather than putting all this focus on trying to be something that you're not, and then, you know, still being mad if things don't go your way or you're not getting girls and this and that shit. That shit is dead, bro. Just be you. And if shorties gravitate towards you, so be it. If they don't, so be it.
Tactics. And let's just say, as a woman, you decide to take a nice guy seriously, right? This is the stuff that happens when you start taking them on dates.
Like, you're a really great guy, but
I took you out, paid for your meal, respected you.
Look, I'm just
Shut up, woman. The man's talking.
I respected you. I showed you love. I showed you positivity. I listened to you when you talked so much because you're a woman and women just talk.
Because I'm not degrading you and I don't have tattoos. I'm not confident enough for you.
Being nice with some type of transactional intention, but it's not really being nice. I guess it's being nice, but it's not being kind. They like people who are genuinely, you know, kind souls. But when you're being nice in order to get something else, that's when it becomes weird. And then when you get something that you don't want, you get rejected or you face some type of, I don't know, unforeseen circumstance, like the thought of,
then you start crashing out. That's what, like, hey, bro, they not even nice guys. They pretend to be nice guys to try to get girls. And the nice guy move already is patched, bro. It's patched. It's been patched. So why are you trying to be a nice guy in order to get girls? This shit not gonna work. Shit not gonna work. You might as well just start off being a dickhead. You know what I mean? How you gonna hide being a dickhead to be a nice guy when you're really just a dickhead? And being a dickhead probably gets you more girls. Like, lock in, be yourself, nigga. Even if it's being a dickhead. So, you gotta think smarter, not harder.
Of getting rejected by a woman. Then they start turning into these, either number one, like straight up like incel level demons, or two, hit the gym. She was never yours. It was just your turn. This is exactly what I was mentioning, like the fitness side of the people.
Gym every day because they're tired of relationships, because they realize the nicer you are to bitches, the less she likes you, and the more up you are to bitches, the more attractive you are to them.
You're calling yourself a nice guy, but you're coming on the internet calling women bitches, first of all. I mean, I don't know if that's a good start. Is that really like showing?
Yeah, bitches love being called bitches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you mean? Nah, do a swole as shit. I'm not gonna lie, if that's what y'all need to put in your head to start going to the gym, I ain't even mad at you. Do it. You feel me? Yo. Hey, I don't like calling women bitches, but the bitches love it. You feel me? You feel me? Like Jake Spence said that shit, bro. So, yeah, man, I feel him, but yeah. You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, like I said earlier, you're a nice guy to the girls that you want. Right? Now, the girls that you want, 9 times out of 10 are girls that are probably like, you know, you like right here, they like right here. You know what I mean? Those are the girls that you usually want. So, I want you to picture this in your head. Everything is like tier based. You know what I'm saying? You're in A tier. She in S tier. Right? You like her. You be nice to her. She's in S tier. She's thinking to herself, oh, this is a nice guy. I don't really want to rock with him. You know what I mean? But the girl that's in A tier with you, she might be able to accept that. Then again, she might not, because shorties be kind of, you know, broken in the head a little bit. So you probably got to get you a B tier shorty that's going to love you to the ends of the fucking earth, nigga. You feel me? But you not nice to her because you want the S tier shorty. And then that's how this cycle never ends. The only way to end this cycle is to become an S tier nigga. You become an S tier nigga, you could be nice to any shorty. You could be mean to any shorty. And you could do whatever you want. You feel me? And then after S tier, you could end up like me. S tier plus. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You feel me? Hey, look, this camera don't really, it's not really my best angle and shit, you feel me? But I gets to S tiers. S tier plus, actually. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I always had me a baddie. You know what I mean? Take a drink to that.
Into your character that you were truly nice, that I don't know, maybe they just didn't like you, or they seen that surface level of niceness and were like, I don't know about bro.
That's not true. I like nice guys.
Okay, if a guy brought you flowers and chocolates on a first date, would you like him more?
Probably.
That'd be kind of an ick.
Most people wouldn't.
That's crazy. I was talking to my girlfriend literally like 2 days ago, and she said, oh yeah, in high school there was this guy, he asked me like what I like, and I told him what I like, and then he brought it to my house, and she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, bro probably genuinely thought he was like saucing, because when you young, you do stuff like that thinking like, oh, you know, I'm being nice, I have flowers for you. You know what I mean? I was in middle school bringing girls flowers and chocolates and all this stuff. Meanwhile, because of that, I like a sip to her and to all the other kids, like all the other girls there too. Because now I'm like publicly professing my love. You know what I mean? And then all the other girls see that. All the other girls see me get rejected. And then from there, it's like this whole school tainted. You might as well just go switch schools after that. You know what I mean? But I ain't know that as a jit, so that's what I was doing.
Not tell you that. See, I don't know what this is, what woman is, you know, in the background. If you're a woman watching this video, be honest. If somebody bought you flowers and chocolate, would that be an ick? I feel like I'm willing to say that, you know, over half of the population of women would tell you that's not going to be an ick. That would actually be seen as potentially a kind gesture. Or if they did see it as an ick, it may be like on some, it might be on some like love bombing. I don't know, you're doing a little too much, pipe it down. But it wouldn't be on some, oh, this is an ick because it's unattractive. It's just questionable because why you're doing this type of stuff so early.
No, girls want that stuff from the guys that they like. You feel me? If they don't like you, it doesn't matter what you do, nigga. Nigga, if a girl don't like you, don't matter what you do, she ain't gonna like you, nigga. And she knows that within the first 2 minutes of meeting your ass. You feel me? The first 5 seconds of meeting your ass. If a girl don't like you, it don't matter what you do, it's gonna rub her the wrong way. You feel me? If a nigga in a McLaren would bust, let me switch it so y'all get a better picture in y'all head. If Duke Dennis pull up to Shorty crib with some flowers and some chocolates, he's like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you like she gonna be like, oh my gosh, he's so nice. Nigga, if you pull up in the Altima, you feel me? Your face kind of be like, you not really like, you ain't really hitting like on nothing, you know what I mean? You ain't going to the gym at least. You getting no muscles or nothing. She might be like, bruh, I came over here for a free meal and you bringing me flowers and shit, bruh. I'm on a diet. I don't want it. You feel me? So that's the difference, bruh. Y'all niggas need to lock in. Y'all niggas need to understand that shit, bro. If she don't like you, she don't like nothing that you do, bro. You might as well not exist to her.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hot when you call me that.
I don't think anybody would say that. You call them that word, and most of the time women would get mad. I don't think they would say, oh, that was attractive. This is me. I agree. If this is the women that you're talking to, you gotta just change the dating pool, bro. Brief intermission. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the comment section down below. I repeat, pinned in the comment section will be the second channel. Please make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much. Back to the video. If let's just say that's what you're going through, right? People are, you know, turning off against you because you're being genuinely kind and genuinely nice. It's not on you, it's on them. Change the circle, okay? Don't start generalizing all women to be like, bro, I'm telling you right now, the average woman does not like bad people.
Like, y'all think wanna act like assholes, bro? No, bro, y'all make us act this way. Cause the second we start being on some nice guys, sim shit, bro, y'all gonna plague the fuck out of us.
Bro, you gotta change the circle you're talking to. Change the basket you're shooting at. Change the women, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to flirt with. If you're being genuinely kind to people, the only thing you can do is take it on the chin, accept rejection, and move on to the next one, all right? Don't change your personality. Keep it cool, bro. Like, don't be a bad person. Don't be mean. Don't be derogatory. Don't start calling people names and stuff thinking that's the method. That's not the method, all right? That's not how it works. You start calling girls, you know, and stuff to their face, they probably are not gonna like you more oftentimes than not. And besides the nice guys who start turning into fitness and turn their heart cold and never talk to women again and start treating them, I don't know, a little weird. The other side is those alpha male podcasts. I just seen a skit the other day that perfectly summarizes exactly how these people turn.
Sorry for stopping you, but you're showing your physical signs of wanting to be approached by a high value man. Oh no, yeah, see, I can identify in the way that you were walking that you want a high value man.
Bro, the minute a woman hears high value man, I promise you her ears probably turn off right then and there.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give you my phone. You're gonna type in your digits, and I'm gonna take you out for a nice dinner tonight. You have a boyfriend? You don't have a boyfriend. Come on. If only I had a nickel for every time I heard that. That's a classic deterrent, but you see, it doesn't work on a high value man. Like,
it doesn't work on a high value man. Like, bro, at this point, this is literally harassment.
And between me and you, whoa.
Hey, bruh, I need to go back to this comment. It said 4 figures, 2832. Yo, ain't no way, bruh. Okay.
And like,
it doesn't work on a high value man. Like, bro, at this point, this is literally harassment.
And between me and you, whoa, don't back away.
Whoa, don't back away. Nobody wants to date Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, but worse, all right?
But whoa, before I let you go, I do also have one more question.
He is gripping her.
How many bodies do you have, by the way? 2?
No way, this thing just spit out the floor that she walks on, bro. I stayed so she wasn't alone. I'm filing a high value restraining order. As you can tell by the comment section, nobody likes this type of behavior, bro. Anybody who tries to tell you otherwise, those like Miami influencers, bro, just know they're trying to sell you a course. These nice guys, they'll be nice, and then when they get rejected a few times, they're like, oh, I gotta turn cold, I gotta turn hard, I gotta become black pilled, and then you know they start.
If you try to, you know, talk to a girl and then you get rejected and then you start tweaking, you're just a tweaker. And that is your problem. That's why you don't get no girls, because you have mental issues, my nigga. You have mental issues because you don't understand that people can not like you. It's just what it is. If you think every single person on this planet is going to like you, nigga, you got a fucking hard life coming to you. You feel me? Like, I know everybody can't like me, but the ones that do, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So come on, y'all, lock in, because everybody has somebody out there that will fuck with them. You know what I mean? I done seen some motherfuckers that look like they crawled, they fucking snuck onto the earth, my nigga. They look like they done fucking, you know, dragged themselves out the motherfucking void. You know what I mean? And then they still finding love. What does that mean? That means there's somebody out there for everybody. You just need to keep searching, dog. You need to keep searching. Don't give up.
Hopping on Reddit, subbing to these courses, going into these discords, you know, learning how to pick up girls and what these techniques are, and then, you know, they'll listen to a few podcasts and become alpha males, and that shit does not even work either. Nobody likes nice guys. Like, bro, I promise you, people like kind individuals for the most part.
This is coming from a former self-proclaimed nice guy.
Jeez.
If any women are watching this and think I'm wrong, please let me know. I think it's for 2 main reasons. Reason number 1 is these self-proclaimed nice guys tend to be incredibly insecure, and women can smell insecurity.
That's true.
Like a shark smells blood. Confident.
That's definitely true. Like the people who are like, oh, I'm so ugly, just on the phone and shit. I'm ugly, am I? She's gonna call me not? Is she gonna say I'm not? Is she gonna say I'm so attractive?
If you don't think women like being called pretty or beautiful and would rather be insulted instead, you're way off base.
You're an idiot. You're literally an idiot. Nobody in human history would rather be berated than complimented in their life. Nobody would, okay? They do. They probably are a victim to some type of, I don't know, Stockholm syndrome or some type of disease of some sort that I haven't heard of. Degradation kink of some sort. But even then, they don't even like that stuff until they start liking you first. Then you gotta do that. That shit only works in, like, I don't know, high school relationships where people don't even know what they like for it.
Leads me to reason number 2, fake niceness. In order to overcome their insecurities and the belief that no one should date them, nice guys try to be nice in the hopes that a girl will like them.
Right.
This is an incredibly disingenuous reason to be nice to someone.
Right.
Have you ever had something that someone else wanted, and just the way they're talking to you, you feel like they're trying to get something out of you?
Yeah. Like, this is how I feel when motherfuckers knock on the door to door and try to sell fucking solar panels, bro. Trying to ask me about my day and how things are going. You know damn well you're just trying to sell me that product and nobody's trying to hear that.
Oh, I'd be nice to you, therefore I deserve physical and emotional affection?
This is literally like peak like salesman activities, bro. You're operating like a door-to-door salesman, genuinely. You're talking to them, you know, asking them what their favorite song is, you know, being fake nice just so you can, you know, get something more. And everybody can see through that, bro. You can see through that when dudes do it to you. So you don't think women can see through that when you do it to them? Like, come on, bro. Come on.
If you're incredibly insecure and feel unlovable, you need to work on yourself first and not seek that validation in a romantic partner. And number 2, be nice just to be nice, not because you expect anything in return.
I would like to think that the more you are nice to people in general in this world, the more good things will come to you as a whole. Just be nice for the sake of being nice. Okay, they don't have to like you, love you. They don't have to, you know, sleep. They don't have to do any of that stuff with you. If they want to, cool. If they don't want to, also cool. What you should do is just maintain your character. Nice guys always finish last. I was emotionally immature and didn't realize it.
Bro, who's wearing this beard? Who's wearing this beard? Hey, bruh. I feel like this beard, bro, this give me cop. This give me like tainted cop. Like, you know, I'm gonna get arrested by bro. I don't even know bro. I'm looking bro in his face. I feel like he gonna arrest me. I don't like it. And then it's not even, bro. Lock in. Like, this go boop, 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 boop. And this one go like, you know what I mean? This shit need to go. I'm tired of these, bro.
Until it was too late. Clap it up, bro. Clap it up. Bro had the realization. As I keep saying, dude, if people do not like you, just keep it pushing. Who cares? Improve yourself, of course. But if it was their fault, why would you change yourself for their better? You're being kind, you're being nice, and they don't like you. Do you think that you're the person who's in the wrong, or do you think that they're the person who has flawed logic? Them. So why would you change yourself? It doesn't even work like that. Nice guys actually don't even finish last.
2015 analysis of 12,775 individuals found that kind, helpful men were more likely to attract girlfriends.
Exactly.
This study probably surprises some of the weird dating gurus on here who say you have to be a bad person to attract a girlfriend, but it wouldn't surprise any of the scientists in my field. Study after study after study finds that women are attracted to generous, pleasant men.
Breaking news, man. People like people who are good people. Wow. Like, in order to think that people have genuine relationships that are deep, you know, long, and marriages and all that stuff, how is that relationship even gonna last? Imagine you start, you know, talking to this girl, right? You're being nice to her. She's like, oh, I don't really like you. And then you're like, oh yeah? I'll be a bad boy then. You start calling her goddamn slurs or some shit. And then she's finally attractive and y'all start dating. Like, do you think that's gonna create some type of long-term, genuine relationship? No, it's gonna be superficial. It's gonna be weird. Who would have imagined being a genuinely good, gentle person would receive love and affection? Actually nice, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like I told y'all at the beginning of this video, I was like, bro, like, I went through a phase in my head where I was like, oh, nice guys, you know, they never really, but that's just you trying to cope, bro. It's just you coping, bro. It's just you coping. You have to understand, if somebody don't like you, at the end of the day, no matter what you do, they not gonna like you, my nigga. And then especially if they already don't like you, when they met you, nigga, you could become a millionaire tomorrow, she's still not gonna like your ass, nigga. It don't matter. After you already been put in the box of, I don't like this nigga, chances are girls ain't flipping from that. And if they do flip from that, it's all superficial, and you might as well just run. You know what I mean? And that's why you just need to be yourself. And if that's you being a nice guy, be a damn nice guy, bro. Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no shame in being nice. You know what I mean? And that's why I said, like, just be who you are, bro. And if you a nice dude, be a nice dude. And that's what I do. And I get patties. You feel me? Stop playing. Nah, I'm kidding, bruh. It's my off day. I'm just so ugly, bruh. Damn, bruh. I'm just so ugly.
not just act nice to get with her. Exactly. Nice guys finish last is a myth men use to comfort themselves after rejection. It's almost like we've been saying this to men for decades. And nice guys clearly have ulterior motives, and that turns us off. We can see that it's a facade. Real good guys aren't trying to prove anything. This stems from guys being too nice too quickly, then being rejected. They're overbearing with niceness, then think being nice itself was the issue. Bro, in life, anything too much is not good, all right? You don't want to do that, especially from the beginning, bro. It looks a little weird. It looks like you're trying to, you know, butter somebody up. And then another conversation, I feel like some of y'all lack boundaries, bro. It's not just like being too nice. Letting people get over on you consistently is a character flaw. Have boundaries. Being nice and having boundaries is not like mutually exclusive. So we've established that, okay, number one, there is such thing as being fake nice. That's one of the big reasons why everybody hates nice guys, okay? But overall, as we've seen, on average, women, people in this world like nice, kind people. But I feel like what makes this worse, especially in the women's side, is the people who are like,
I don't want a mean ass guy, but am I the only person that gets like kind of aggravated when a guy is just like overly nice? What is that? Like, is that trauma? Is
like, if you're describing this exactly what it is, if a guy is being too nice, you want him to be mean. I hope you're saying that you don't like when somebody's like head over heels or way too obsessed with you, especially in like early stages. But in general, some people can't survive in peace when they've grown up in chaos. That is definitely partially true, because on one hand, yeah, you can say, okay, boom, too nice, definitely not a good thing. But then somebody being nice to you, really nice to you when you're in a relationship with them already, is never really a bad thing. It just depends on what that niceness is that you're describing. I feel like saying niceness is not really a specific enough term to really assess the situation of what's going on here.
I'm about to say something super controversial right now, but I'm not even sorry. 85% of the time in this day and age, nice guys are finishing last.
Where did you pull this damn statistic out of? Did you grab this statistic out of your asshole and put it in front of our faces? Where did you get the 85% of nice people are finishing last? Let's just say jobs, right? You're talking to a woman and she's like, why should we hire you, with hands on the desk? And you're like, bitch, you're not getting hired. So what are we talking about in terms of 85% of the time nice guys are finishing last? If you're talking about fake niceness, okay, sure. But even then, where did you get this 85% stat?
As a girl, I have so many girlfriends and girl influences in my life, and I cannot even tell you the amount of times that I've heard a girl say, yeah, he's cute, but like he's too nice. It actually hurts my soul as a girl hearing another girl say this. And I'm not even trying to be a pick-me girl by saying this.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is probably propaganda again if you're a girl watching this video.
No, bro. No. That's facts. How many girls I done said, like, I done seen say, oh, he's just so nice. He's just too nice. Like, I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to, like, he's just, oh, like, I just want to put him in a bubble. He's just so cute. He's just so cute. You're giving, like, little brother. And I think that's the problem. You're giving like little brother, or you're giving like, you know, something that needs to be protected. In a certain sense, what it is, or what I feel it is. Hey, don't take what I say as law, nigga. You feel me? Because what the fuck do I know? Probably a little more than you when it comes to baddies. But other than that, nothing else. So all I'm saying is, like, you can't become emotionally attached to every single girl that you try to talk to. That's where the problem lies. Because when you become too emotionally attached, what it shows is that you probably don't have a lot of options. And girls want niggas with options. Girls want guys that other girls want. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really wanted to play a game, like a real manipulation game, what you should do is be nice to girls, befriend girls, right? Tell girl, like, and then if you were like really close with, like, let's say like 2 girls, you know what I mean? And you wanted the 3rd girl, right? They all close with each other. You tell the 2 girls to tell the 3rd girl, like, oh my God, ain't what's it called, so cute. He's just been so like sweet, like da. He's so sweet to me, this and that, da. And then you don't necessarily act sweet to that girl. This is peak. This is peak. Yo, write this down, nigga. Write this down. This is how you can manipulate some shit. You tell that girl, but oh my God, he's so nice to me. Like, he's so cute. Like, I think I like him. Blah, 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 blah. And then have both of those girls do that to that one girl separately. And she gonna be like, dang, he ain't that nice to me. And then boom, now you out of the nice guy bubble. And then now she gonna try to like be nice to you, and you kind of just like take it easy, but you don't become emotionally attached. When you become emotionally attached too soon, then that's where everything dies, because you have too much. You put all your eggs inside that basket, and then that's where the girls could smell that shit. But like I said, I'm gonna copyright that shit. Niggas can't even use my peak manipulation. That's if you want to manipulate, my nigga. That's how you get them. Anything else don't work, bro. Because girls want guys that other girls want. Lock in. You feel me?
You have a boyfriend, is your boyfriend a nice person? I would probably be willing to bet that most of the time they're gonna say yes. I don't think girls in general as a whole really just want douches that are gonna treat them like shit. I do think that this is a Russian spy planted by Vladimir Putin himself. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Russia. Nobody in this world likes bad people. Nobody likes that. And if they do, they're the problem, not you. Typically when girls say he's too nice, they mean he isn't assertive or confident. Not always, but typically. But I feel like you gotta word this correctly, because if you're saying too nice and you mean that they're genuinely a nice person, then as a woman, you're the person with the flaw. But if you're thinking, oh, he's like not confident, not assertive, you gotta say not confident or not assertive.
When it comes to good guys, let's just say you say to them, hey, let's build a cake. I'm gonna make the cake, but you buy the items. They show up with just flour.
What the fuck are you talking about? Why you guys finish last? And the reason is because when they're gonna make something, they bring just the flour and not all the ingredients. Well, it's not a good guy then. I'm confused.
He treats you well, has a good job, great on paper. He's a good guy. But guess what? You still need to like him. I've literally forced myself to talk to people that I just felt like, great guy, like I should give him a chance. Basically force feelings.
That doesn't work, bro.
Because I felt like they were just a really good person and I should like them, right?
And at the end of the day, that's not even anybody's fault, right? You can't even blame her, bro. You don't like everybody who likes you. If everybody liked the person who liked them, the relationships of everything will be so different. There has been people who liked you that you didn't like back because either you didn't find them attractive, you didn't think they were a nice person, whatever it is, bro. Nobody has to date somebody that they don't like. And you don't necessarily even have to have some type of explanation for why you don't like them. You just don't. And that's fine. All they need, the only reason for them to not want to be with you could be not wanting to be with you.
Why no one wants to date nice guys.
He's spitting.
Because being nice is not the same thing as being kind.
Right.
When you're nice, your primary motivation is getting people to like you.
Right.
So you say all the right things and you're not mean and you don't stir up any trouble. Whereas being kind is trying to make people...
Hey, bruh, she just curved the nice guy, and the guy was like, "But I'm so nice to you." And then boom, now she on TikTok making fucking analogies and shit about what happened. So she probably spitting facts though. It sounded pretty good so far.
Lives concretely better in the long term. In order to get anything done in this world, you have to be willing to ruffle some feathers.
Okay.
Telling people stuff they don't want to hear, being selfish with your time,
That's true.
making necessary sacrifices.
That's true.
And nice guys really struggle with doing this. How much people want you in their lives is always a function of how much value you bring to the table. The other more important thing is that when you're compulsively nice, there's this inability to disagree with people, especially people from whom you really want validation.
Yeah.
This can be for small things, but also big things like lifestyle choices or what you want out of your future.
Taking initiative to talk about things you dislike, that's not necessarily being not nice. That's actually a good thing to do. But if you're just being nice and allowing yourself to get walked over or allowing people to do whatever just because you think that you're being nice, that's going to hinder you in the long run. And that person is going to know, but you don't really have a backbone. Okay, so as a recap, today we learned that being a nice guy is not necessarily beneficial. And what I mean by that is a fake nice guy, because at times, once these people get rejected or face any moment of character questioning, they turn and become women degraders, or they become like those alpha male podcast picker-uppers. And that just shows that the niceness wasn't really nice. Being too nice can definitely be seen as a manipulation tactic. And then for the women who actually just want bad boys, I'm gonna be honest, you're cringe and you gotta grow up. You got some, maturing to do, or some unrealized trauma that you gotta address. You should like good people. But overall, I think for men, women, etc., date who you want, date the people you like. Don't try to change your personality because somebody doesn't like you, and conform yourself to somebody else's standards, because then it becomes you not being yourself. To me, I feel like kind, genuine people, or most of the time, not always, I mean, the world, works the way it works, but most of the time are gonna be more well off than somebody who's fake nice or mean at that. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, join the Discord in the description. Again, subs.
He was spitting. There ain't really much to say. Don't be a nice guy. Be your motherfucking self, even if that's a mean guy, and so be it. Motherfuckers that gravitate towards you will gravitate towards you. Motherfuckers that don't gravitate towards you won't gravitate towards you, and that's all I gotta say about it. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that other shit. And I love you, shitheads. Peace.